Good evening, YouTube. Needlebender785 Ohio with a fun and awesome video of new panel meters that I've come across, and I think it's going to change the game of metering from now on in a lot of future high-end amplifiers, and I do mean high-end when I talk about using these things. I knew that you could. These things, so these are panel meters that you can literally have a million of different designs displayed on your screen, and you can program them very quickly and easily with just some simple software. And I'm going to demonstrate how cool this is. Like, you can literally have any kind of meter you want, and there's actually 2 meters, so this is 2 independent meters, but you can run it as 1 or 2, and this thing is just, I bought this, and they're not cheap, they're about 130 bucks a piece, but there's 2 meters in here, and it comes with a USB cable, software, and this thing has an FPGA, a programmable gain amplifier, for those that that are nerds in electronics and stuff. So you can literally set any kind of voltage from 0 to 40 volts. It takes anywhere from 0 to 40 volts, and you can make anything your 0. You can calibrate it backwards, forwards. You can literally set, and it's super easy. It took me, I just literally got home about an hour ago, and I plugged this thing in, and within 5 seconds, look what I have. I'm going to demonstrate. Oh, by the way, this is super cool. So here's my little piece of device here, and you can have your logo upload there as your start page, and I have this one here reading plate kilovolts. So, oh my god, we have a 5-volt kilovolt meter, and check this out. So we have a little power supply. Obviously, for those of you that follow this, we're not really applying 5 kilovolts to this. This is a the way I have this calibrated right now is it reads 0 to 10 volts, and that translates to 0 to 10 kV. And like I said, you can label this whatever you want, but the full scale of this meter right now is 0 to 10 volts. 10 volts would read 10 kV. Obviously, we're applying 5.4 volts on this little power supply here, and I'm making it read as 5 kV. Obviously, you put a proper voltage divider, 1000 to 1 voltage divider, and you got yourself a plate meter for, you know, let's say some kind of amplifier that runs on 7.5 kV, for example. You know, this can read current, obviously, through either a Hall effect sensor, which I'm planning on using, or a simple resistor. You measure voltage drop across the resistor, and you have yourself current. This will measure current, and just check out these, selection of these. So what we have here is this one right here, and the number, like I said, the number can be anything you program it. You can have just numbers, you can have a scale with numbers, you can have a bar graph, you can have this type of bar graph, you can have 2 bar graphs, because there's 2 inputs. You can have this, you can have a glass half full, glass half empty kind of thing with percentage or whatever you want. I mean, I think there's 50 different models. You can have an alarm. If your current exceeds something, something will happen, it will do something, or something will ding. You can have like an RPM gauge. Let's get to that actually. This is kind of cool. You can have like this type of sensor. You can have something that looks like a battery and it drains. I mean, this thing is, look at this. Like I said, I turned this on about 5 minutes ago, and I've been playing around with this. You can have something that's centered here and reads current both ways, which is what we're going to do on one of our projects here. There's an amplifier that this video is going to precede, and I'm not going to tell you exactly what it is, but it's codenamed the Tsunami Project. It's going to be pretty complex, and this is one of the components that's going to be used in this. And I just wanted to share this with my channel followers because this is really, really cool. Like, you can literally name your meter, play a logo for as long as you want, and measure whatever you want in whichever direction you want, just like here. And like I said, I'm going to crank this up all the way up right here, and here's top of the scale, and here we go. And by the way, the color coding, it's not like this is like bad or something. You can change this to however you want to do it. You don't have to have any color at all. Like, there is no, you can literally have whatever you want. And you can name the labels right there. But this is pretty cool right here. And especially, it plays the logo. Let's do that. Let's demonstrate that one more time. So anyway, I thought this was a pretty phenomenal little meter. Made in the US, $130. And they have a variety of stuff. And like I said, I paid my own money for this. This is not some kind of sponsored video or any of that stuff. I don't. My channel is not big enough for that. But here's the exact meter if you are interested. It's Lascar. Let's see, LascarElectronics.com, and it's the it's the products that you're looking for. It's the PanelPilot-M, and that's what you're looking for. These are compatible meters. This is SGD Sierra Golf Delta 28 mic. This is a 2.8 TFT meter. It is currently sold for $130. Customer service is phenomenal. They literally contacted me within a few minutes, sent me an invoice, asked me if I wanted any kind of special handling, and I mean, the people in customer service so far been fantastic. I just want to kind of put that out there that I do plan on using these meters in a variety of applications. Phenomenal product so far. And the one thing I always look at, because I've used Chinesium stuff like this before, and I'm not saying this is actually a US made product, but I'm saying I've used Chinese meters that kind of look like this, and they're super laggy. I mean, this is instantaneous. I mean, there is no lag of any kind. That's one of the things I'm looking. I don't like stuff that freezes up or takes forever to boot. And this thing's been absolutely spot on, and the accuracy on this thing's been really, really good. And like I said, you can program this. This has this can take voltages from 0 to 40 volts to measure as full scale, but you can make 10 volts your 0, and you can read negative currents, negative voltages, whatever you want to do between that. And you can since it has a programmable gain amplifier, you can read really small numbers. Like, let's say you have an input of 1 to 2 volts. That is your full scale. This has I think an 8x amplifier, FPGA, programmable gain amplifier, and it will calibrate your scale and be very accurate in whatever you're trying to measure. So I'm just over here geeking out and getting ready for my tsunami project build, and that's going to require, I think, at least 2 of these. Just saying. Anyway, stay tuned. More on the tsunami project coming up here shortly. Needle Bender 785 Ohio. We're back on the side.